Iran is one of the oldest civilizations on Earth. Almost 2,500 years ago, people started living here, building some of history's greatest empires. While there have been hundreds of leaders over those millennia, today we are focusing on the modern era, from the birth of the Safavid Empire to the present day. Shah Ismail was the first leader of the Safavid Dynasty. At just 14 years old, Ismail seized Tabriz and declared himself Shah. He unified Iran after 800 years of fragmentation and established 12er Shia Islam as the state religion. Shah Tahmasp ruled for over 50 years, the longest of any Safavid king. He kept the empire stable, gave shelter to the exiled Mughal Emperor Humayun, and was a talented calligrapher and artist himself. He died of natural causes. Shah Ismail II spent 20 years locked in prison before finally becoming Shah. Once in power, he ordered the killing of most of his brothers and became heavily addicted to opium. He only lasted about a year. He was most likely poisoned by his own sister. Shah Muhammad Qutband was nearly blind and too weak to lead. Qutbanda's reign fell apart almost immediately as different tribes fought each other for power. His own son removed him from the throne. Shah Abbas I was the most powerful Safavid ruler. He moved the capital to Isfahan, built a strong professional army, and pushed the Portuguese out of the Persian Gulf. He sometimes dressed as a regular person and walked through the streets to see how his people were being treated. He died peacefully in his palace in 1629. Shah Safi I started his rule by killing off many members of the royal family. He signed a peace deal with Turkey that set the border between the two countries. He reportedly died during a drinking competition with a Georgian champion at just 31 years old. Shah Abbas II was a fair and open-minded ruler. He won back the region of Kandahar and grew the economy. He treated Christians and foreign traders very well. He died of natural causes. Shah Suleiman I was first crowned as Safi, but things went so badly that he held a second coronation and changed his name, hoping a new name would bring better luck. Instead of ruling, he locked himself away in the palace and let his wives and religious leaders run the country for him. Shah Sultan Hussein was a very religious man, but a terrible ruler. Afghan fighters surrounded and took over the capital Isfahan. Instead of fighting back, he gave up. He actually took his own crown off his head and placed it on the Afghan leader's head himself. Shah Tahmasp II had no real power. He was used by the powerful military general Nader Shah as a symbol to help reclaim Isfahan. When he was no longer useful, Nader Shah removed him from power. He was later killed while being held prisoner. Shah Ismail III was the last Safavid. Ismail was kept around as a symbol by the Zand Dynasty. He had no actual power at all. He died while living under house arrest, and the Safavid Dynasty was finished. Nader Shah Afshar was the first leader of Zand dynasties. He is known as the Napoleon of Persia. Nader came from nothing, put Iran back together after years of chaos, and even marched his army all the way to India, looting Delhi and bringing the famous Peacock Throne back to Iran. His own bodyguards stabbed him to death in his tent in 1747. Adel Shah was Nader's nephew and took power by having most of Nader's children killed, hoping it would make his position safe. But he ruled for less than a year, and his own brother killed him. Ibrahim Shah was the brother of Adel Shah. He grabbed the throne by overthrowing his brother, but was quickly caught and killed by soldiers who stayed loyal to the previous ruler. Karim Khan Zand refused to use the title of Shah, calling himself the deputy of the people instead. He turned Shiraz into a beautiful city full of art and culture and kept the country out of unnecessary wars. He died peacefully in 1779. Abul Fath Khan Zand was the eldest son of Karim Khan. He only ruled for a few months before his own uncle removed him from power. Sadek Khan Zand was an experienced military general who grabbed power in Shiraz by force. He was later caught and killed by his rival, Ali Murad Khan. Ali Murad Khan Zand moved the capital to Isfahan and spent most of his time fighting against the rising Qajar forces. He died after falling off his horse during a military campaign. Lotef Ali Khan Zand was the last Zand ruler. He was a remarkable fighter known for his courage and bravery. In the end, his own governor betrayed him. He was caught, blinded, and killed by the Qajars. Then the Zand era came to an end. Aga Muhammad Khan Qajar, the man who started the Qajar Dynasty. He made Tehran the capital and united the country. He was killed by 2 servants. Fath Ali Shah Qajar was known for his incredibly long beard and very large royal household. He was the first Iranian king to be painted in life-sized oil portraits. However, he lost large parts of the Caucasus region to Russia in 2 costly wars. Muhammad Shah Qajar. During his rule, Iran got its first modern telegraph lines and postal system. He died at just 40 years old. Nasser al-Din Shah Qajar, the first Iranian king who traveled to Europe and one of the first to use a camera. He ruled for 48 years and he loved photography and cats. He was keeping dozens of cats in his palace. He was shot and killed by a revolutionary inside a mosque in 1896. Muhammad Ali Shah Qajar. He hated the constitution his father had signed. He brought in Russian soldiers to bomb his own parliament building just to get rid of the constitution. The people rose up against him and he ran away to Russia. Ahmad Shah Qajar was the last Qajar king. He was only 11 years old when he became Shah. While he was traveling in Europe, Parliament voted to remove him from power. He never returned and died in exile. Reza Shah Pahlavi was a military man who took power and pushed Iran into the modern age. He built the Trans-Iranian Railway, updated the legal system, and ordered police to pull the veil off women in public as part of his push to make Iran more like Western countries. During World War II, Britain and the Soviet Union forced him to step down because they did not trust him. Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi was the last Shah of Iran. He gave land to the poor, expanded women's rights, and improved education across the country. But over time, he became a harsh ruler, and many people saw him as too close to America. In 1971, he hosted one of the most expensive parties in history at the ancient site of Persepolis to celebrate 2,500 years of Iranian monarchy. In 1979, the people rose up and forced him out. Grand Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini created a brand new system of government, where religious leaders held the highest political power in the country. He led Iran through a devastating 8-year war with Iraq and shaped what Iran looks like to this day. He died of heart failure in 1989. Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei held the top position of power for 37 years. He built up the Revolutionary Guard, kept the country going through decades of heavy international sanctions, and had a hand in every major decision made in Iran. He was killed in a targeted airstrike in February 2026.